Okay, so recording started. संदीप एंड ज्योति मैडम, आपने उस पे कुछ काम किया? अपना रिफ्रेमिंग फिर था, रिकोडिंग भी था, रिप्रोग्रामिंग ऑफ कोडिंग, ड्रीम्स था, एंड व्हाट हैव वी लर्न? सबसे पहले तो अपना था रिफ्रेमिंग, सबकॉन्शियस माइंड को डेवलप करना है, देन इट वाज कोडिंग पार्ट, देन ड्रीम्स.
अभी तो कोडिंग का तो नहीं हुआ, लेकिन दो चीज है आइडेंटिफाई व्हिच आई एम टू कन्वर्ट इनटू इंफॉर्मेशन.
रनिंग है संदीप. बात बात में बोल, चलो बोल, बाद में बोल, आराम से, कोई बात नहीं, लौटाई बात बोलना, नो प्रॉब्लम. वेयर आर यू रनिंग?
हाँ, यस.
ओके. अब आराम करते हैं. Let us know. Hi Sylvester, good morning Sylvester. In Mumbai, good morning. India. How are you? Sylvester, did you work on your reframing of inner dialogue, then recoding, developing subconscious mind and dreams? These are all actually interconnected. This whole program is like that, it's interconnected. If you see that everything that happened in life is happening because the way our brain is trained. So dreams are also in brain, this recoding, this inner dialogue, everything is all about, how you train your subconscious mind, because most of things are done automatically. Most things happen automatically. So if you worked on that, it would be very, very beneficial to you. Yeah, Manisha, good morning. So
Good
anybody
morning,
can
sir.
tell something about, yes, what did you say, Manisha?
नहीं सर, गुड मॉर्निंग सर.
Okay, dear, thank you. So किसी ने अपने ड्रीम्स पे, अपने इनर डायलॉग पे, अपने रिकॉर्डिंग पे, अपने सबकॉन्शियस माइंड पे काम किया है? If somebody has worked on all these things, please come and share. Hi Dharmesh. Inner dialogue, reframing, recoding, reprogram, recoding, then subconscious mind development and dreams. Sandeep is running, उन्होंने किया है, but he's running right now. So I told him not to talk like that while running. He should not talk.
जी सर, मैंने किया है.
अरे वाह, मनीषा मैडम, बोलिए.
सर बहुत दिन से ना ऐसे बिल्कुल ऐसा लग रहा था कि नहीं, बीमार हूँ, कुछ ठीक नहीं हो रहा है ये सब. अब मैं
हाँ,
अपने आप को कह रही हूँ कि नहीं, मैं योगा भी कर रही हूँ, दवाई भी ले रही हूँ, ठीक हूँ, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. आई एम
हाँ.
फीलिंग बेटर.
मनीषा, यू नो व्हाट हैपेंड यस्टरडे? कल हमारा रात का वो एमपीजी चलता है ना, विद शिवानी मैडम, हम लोग करते एक प्रोग्राम और बुक रीडिंग ऑफ एमपीजी. मुझे रात को है ना, यू वोंट बिलीव, एकदम वो घूमने लगा दिमाग, मतलब डिजीनेस, सर लगता पूरा घूम रहा है. और बाद में मालूम नहीं क्या एसिडिटी नहीं थी, पर वैसा बार बार ये बर्पिंग हो रहा है, वो जस्ट बर्पिंग अगेन अगेन, एंड वाज फीलिंग वेरी वेरी अनकंफर्टेबल. बट ओनली थिंग दैट वाज गोइंग इन माय माइंड वाज, इट्स टेम्पररी, it will go. It took me about 1.5 hours, and then I slept, and now I'm again back. So I had to get out of that program, and I wrote to them, there are some health challenges that I'm facing, therefore I am closing. But I didn't give up.
क्योंकि मैं
Because this,
सर अभी तक मैं यही कह रही थी कि है
yes,
बीमारी हो, है उठा नहीं जा रहा, दर्द है, लेकिन अब मैं कह रही हूँ कि हो जाएगा ठीक. कल मैं
हो
कर रही हूँ,
जाएगा. Yes.
हो जाएगा.
और क्या है ना मनीषा, when you say ना हो जाएगा, it will happen. So there is chance of happening. But when you say it won't happen, 100% it won't happen. There are no chance only. It is a, what do you call it? There are, present tense, past tense, future tense. This is progressive tense. It is going to progress that way only.
जी सर.
If you say it will happen, it will happen. It will progress in that direction. So it won't happen. It will progress on that direction. So it will never change. So to change something, you have to think that way.
जी सर.
And brain has, see, actually, Manisha, this program was supposed to be of 6 months. Every section we have to go deep into it. I'm just doing in 6 weeks. It was about 6 months. Every month I was supposed to take 2 sessions. But that would be very time consuming, very costly also. So I did only for 6 weeks. But actually, if you really want to get out of all these things, really want to be happy in your life, really, really want to be happy, really, really want to be successful, you should do all these things what I've told you. And if you read any book, you will come to know that these are the same thing almost. If you go to any other program, आपको लगेगा पर जितना दिल से मैं सिखाता हूँ बहुत कम लोग सिखाते हैं. I don't say I am the best, but I do it from my heart. I do it from, I love to do it. So I'm not doing for money. I'm doing that I want to bring happiness. So my payoff is what? Your happiness. So if you don't do this assignment, मुझे थोड़ा दुख होता है, बोलता नहीं मैं पर होता है. I'm just doing for your this happiness. आप लोग की लाइफ में कुछ बन जाए ये ले लेना, तो मेरी जिंदगी सार्थक हो जाएगी. I will be blessed by God. I am doing for that blessing, frankly speaking, frankly. Yes, money is very important. मैं ऐसा मतलब पैसा लूंगा नहीं. If I get a good client, मैं बेचूंगा नहीं. समझो आप लोगों ने किसी को बोला आपको आ गया client, I can do 6 weeks for 10,000. I can do 6 months for 50,000. That's a different thing. But I am not doing for money. Money is not my criteria. My criteria is your happiness, your well-being. Money will be a byproduct always. Therefore, I want you people to go through it. Do this inner dialogue, reframing, do this reprogramming coding, develop your subconscious mind, have your great dreams in every aspect of it. Don't worry, just have it. How it will happen will be is the responsibility of universe. It's not your responsibility. You should always, every time, you should connect with the infinite. Before we start this, I'm just giving these things. Almost everybody has come. See, whenever you go near the sea or whenever you look at sky, how do you feel? Let's have some, interaction. How do you feel whenever you look at a sky or at ocean? Even when you see a long, this river flowing, how do you feel?
Sir, vast, big, infinite.
Even when you look at tree and you love it, when trees growing up, from that small shape, that big trees coming out. When you see a very big tree, that will give, why? Because your mind is infinite and it connects with them. One who is depressed will not feel good. Mark Karna, if you're sitting at on a seesaw, there are two couples. One is fighting and one is having a loving, this conversation with each other. The one who are in love will feel awesome. They will enjoy it. And one who are fighting, they will get irritated at the sound of that waves. And the other person will find that sound very soothing. So this is the difference. When your mind is infinite, you love all these things. So if you want to make your mind infinite, you should always look at sky. You should look at ocean. It will give you a great feeling. So, and if you're not giving a feeling, then you have to understand there is something wrong with our own mind. You have to work on it. Okay. So today we are going to do a very marvelous chapter out of this program. That is discovering yourself. We all feel that we know ourselves, but what we know is our ego.
It's Sir, I want to share something.
Yes, Auntie. Please.
So I have also done the assignments, but most of them are mental. Journaling nahi kar payi. You know very well why.
No problem. No problem.
And I wanted to share the assignments with you, but somehow it is not possible right now. You know the reason.
Yeah, I know.
So yesterday what happened, some incident took place and I was in the constant loop of those thoughts that how can somebody say like that to me? How can? I will say this, I will say that. Then I became little calm after half an hour and I thought, nahi, aisa react nahi karna chahiye. We can respond like this. Then again the cycle began. But why? Why said this to me? Why didn't said directly? Why said indirectly by stories? Why this? Why this? Again, that why began. Then suddenly, when I was sitting very calmly in meditation, then I said, why can't? It's okay. They said what they know. They have the lack of
Absolutely.
knowledge. Let's forgive them.
It became Buddha, yaar.
So
Buddha used to say that, na. This is
hmm,
what he's thinking, this is what he has. See, what you
then
say.
I realized that okay, I can release this emotion. And then I formed a new code for myself that it's okay. They lack the knowledge,
Like the one.
and they can say because I am allowing them to say these things. So let them say.
No, I along with you are. Why you allowing it? Because you are big-hearted. You can take this. There are people who cannot take it.
Right now, you said that when that vibration comes, I understood that in this term also, that
Yeah.
when we are accepting those vibrations, then these things come to us more. So if I will
Yes.
not accept the vibration and I will not fight back, this will not come more to me.
See, your strength is in letting that go. Your weakness is in fighting. When you fight, you really become weak, from inside. When
True,
you're
true. I
thinking,
felt that yesterday.
people feel that when you don't talk, you don't give back answer, you are weak. No, actually, it is different. From inside, you are weak when you give back answer. When you try to fight, and you are strong when you can hold it. If a glass is very hot, I can hold it. That means that you have strength to hold it. Otherwise, it will fall down. So this is a hot glass that you have holding. So that is your strength. Okay, so let's start with our this discover your true self. Now you must be thinking, what is this going on here? Inner dialogue and recording and this, and now again discovering yourself.
Sir, one
Now,
beautiful thing
one
I
of
want
you,
to share is I thought of you. Okay,
yeah,
I will ask sir that what happened, how can this happen, and how can I resolve this. Then I was thinking that what sir will say to me. Then I got the answer that अच्छा sir ऐसा बोलेंगे, ऐसा सोचो, ये
मैं भाई हूँ, सर नहीं हूँ, मैं
सोचो.
भाई बुलाओ. I am a brother. Let it be. Because if you call me sir ना, मेरा गुमान बढ़ जाएगा. मुझे लगेगा मैं कोई बड़ा आदमी हो गया हूँ. वो नहीं चाहिए अपने को. I want to be down to earth. और इसमें ही मजा है, fun is being in down to earth. Arti, when you and me, I and you can connect to each other ना, that's a lot of fun. Once your ego goes up, you cannot connect. Then you are living that, falsehood that you are so and so, but you are nothing. And today we are going to discuss that only. We are going to discover it. So you must be thinking, you all, what is this about inner dialogue, then this and that, and again you have to discover yourself. I give you a challenge. Can somebody tell me who you are? Don't give me the answer of Gita. I'm a soul. That is something different. I'm talking about a human being, that body in which that soul reside. Who you are, truly who you are. Can somebody tell me? Whatever comes to mind, don't worry. There is nothing wrong, nothing right. We are just sharing, we are just learning. Okay, अरे जी बोलो, भाई बोलो. थैंक यू डियर, थैंक यू. देखो आरती, मेरे लाइफ में ना बहुत लोग आए और गए ये बुक रीडिंग के बाद, बट मेरा आज भी मिलेंगे ना, मैं इतना ही प्यार से मिलता हूँ. इट इज अ मैटर दैट कम टू माय सेशन नोट. इट इज नॉट अ मैटर दैट आई एम फीलिंग सो हैप्पी दैट दे आर फीलिंग गुड. वो बोलते हैं हरीश भाई आपने जो बताया ना, मजा आ गया. So that is what I want. It is not about who remembers you. It is about how people feel when they remember you. When they think of you, how they feel. That is more important. Okay. So anybody can tell me who you are. We are in discovering yourself. Please. Jhuti bolo, lie, I don't mind, but say something. You are a yoga practitioner, and I love sharing this knowledge. That's not true. Yes. So this is what you are. Teacher. Okay. What you are that make you teacher? What are you that make you yoga instructor? Go deep into that. What you said is right. You are a teacher. People call you teacher. People call you yoga instructor. But what is in depth of it that made you that? Mother, learner. Yes, but what make you that? What make you mother? What make you lecturer? Uh, एक सेकंड है कुछ गड़बड़ हो गया मेरा I'm not able to open that document. एक सेकंड ना मुझे मेरा ना कुछ मिस्टेक हो रहा है. वन सेकंड ना मैंने सब बनाया तो मेरा नोट्स दिख नहीं रहा है मेरा. नोट्स बनाया सब पॉइंट लिखा हुआ है उसमें. समथिंग हैज गॉन रॉन्ग. ये रिस्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. यस हो गया. थैंक यू माय गॉड. पूरा मेहनत मेरा जाता था. यस सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी. हो गया हो गया. मैंने क्या मेरा नोट्स है इसमें भी उसमें दोनों वो हो जाते हैं क्या अलाइन हो जाते हैं. तो मैंने इस पे चालू रख दिया था उधर चालू कर दिया इसलिए इट कुड नॉट स्टार्ट. इट वाज स्टार्टिंग द ओल्ड वर्जन. What I did change today in the morning, that was not coming. So let's have a quick imaginary game. Just close your eyes. थोड़ी देर के लिए आप अपने आंख बंद करो एंड थिंक यू आर सम जो सुपरमैन है ऐसा कोई है और आपने एक मिरर पहना हुआ है गले में. I like to share empathize. Yes, that's what I was going to. What are you really from inside? You want to grow every day, yes? That attitude, So you have to just think you are a superhero with a mirror, on your neck. And whenever you look at that mirror, you get a reflection of yourself. The person you were born to be with no doubts, no fears, and no survival mode thinking. You are just the pure you. What will be you? There are no restrictions, there is no husband, there is no in-laws, there are no children, nothing. You are just yourself, free from everything. Who are you? Just close your eyes and just imagine what you are, who you are. आप हो कौन यार? Who are you? See, mostly your mirror will show you your survival mode. You are earning, you are doing this, you are doing that, you are professional and all these things. But that is not what you are from within. You are something different. You are much deeper than that. Much deeper. Whatever you are today has happened because of this. Hello. You are whatever you are today. It's because what environment has thrown at you, what your parents have told with you, they taught you or told you, the way they have behaved with you. But it is not what you are. You are much deeper. Go within. You are a part of that big universe. You are a part of God. This, you have that, you are made of energy, or you can say soul, which is called Atma in Hindi. You are soul. We call Atma in Hindi, and God we call Paramatma. It is Param, means Atma ever living. Paramatma. Whole Atma, I mean, only. And we are the part of that Atma, that part of that soul, that the bigger soul, that is universe or God, and we are part of that soul. That is called Atma. In Hindi. Sylvester, I'm telling this again and again because of you, because you should understand. But this is from Gita. So we are soul, a small soul, and there is a wholeness. And we are part of that. And any part of anything is a whole in itself. If you take a drop of water from the ocean, the quality will be same. Quantity may differ, but it is same water, same quality. The same way, we have a soul in us, which is as good as that larger soul, the wholeness of this universe. Okay, so we are part of it. So what we are is what our soul or our inner depth is saying is feeling. So you have to be very honest. Whenever you look at you, when you think what you are, is about what you are doing to survive in life. Just you want to go work, earn money, come back, all these things. Very mundane life. Just like a dead person, dead person is dead, but he's just moving. That's all. And yesterday, I had a very good discussion with Raj on the chat, and he had made a very good question. What if people don't have dreams? And then we had some chat, and we came to understand that everything we think, or we don't think, or we lack, or we have something, we are happy, or we are jealous, everything is about dreams. It is connected to dreams. It go and end on the dream. Anyway, so we are going to flip this script today. The script that we are living with, that ego that we are living with, we are not trying to go to the depth. Upon, Bhagwan, upon, I didn't get you. Arti, I didn't get you. Please unmute and say.
आजकल ये मीम बहुत ट्रेंड होता है, अपुन इज भगवान है.
Okay. But we don't behave like it, na? We are part of God, so we are God. We have got same quality, but we have to behave that way, na? That quality, so we don't show it. So we are going to, see, we are on a treadmill, the treadmill. We are just moving, but we are going nowhere, yeah. Arti, we are going nowhere. We are just surviving. We are just passing through life. When I started this book reading and coaching, I feel like I'm doing something. I'm feeling happy from inside. So who am I? I'm not a coach. There is something within me that want to do this coaching. It could be your attitude. It could be your, something, your inclination, your behavior pattern, and so many things, So that all make you. So we'll go through it now. So we are just running on a treadmill, So now what we'll do, we'll learn to understand, we'll do also mirror exercise today. We are not going to do any Oscar speech, don't worry. हमको कोई speech नहीं देना है, कि बड़ी बातें नहीं करनी है. We are just going to do some mirror exercise and set boundaries. Because when you don't set boundaries, Aarti, frankly, Jyoti Ben, आप सबको बोलता हूँ, when you don't set some boundaries, your child also will make you do something that you don't want to do and can harass you, your husband, your in-law, anybody. But when there are fixed boundaries and you are bold enough, I don't say everybody has to be same way. कोई धीरे से बोलेगा, somebody say very softly, somebody say very, very strongly, somebody say shout. Whatever way, you have to set your boundaries. It depends on what type of person you are. You will say in that way, but you have to make the person understand this is what it is. Initially, they might not like it because they're habituated to Aarti, to Jyoti, to Sandeep, to Sylvester the way they are. Sorry. But frankly speaking, we have to set that boundary. We cannot let Dharmesh, Manisha, I'm talking all of you, Nidhi, Raj Mehta, we all have to set our boundaries. We cannot let anybody barge in. We cannot let anybody do whatever they want. We cannot let them decide who we are. When we don't set boundaries, we decide. So you have to think about yourself. You are a superhero with the good qualities, with who like to protect everybody, but at the same time, he knows where the person can. He knows his boundaries, and he also let others know his boundaries. They can't go beyond that. So today in this session, we will understand this. We'll be doing some reflection on all these things. We'll think about it, and we'll then come out. So I would totally hire me of my life, my dream life. Let's dive in and have some fun with which we discover the incredible, unstoppable version of yourself. So this is going to be fun. ये कोई see हम लोग जो कर रहे हैं ना ये कोई is not a speech or something or lecture. What we are doing is we are just trying to understand each other. And whatever I say will have different meaning for different people. There will be different perspective for everybody. But you will all have the right perspective. That's all what we want. If we all are different, whatever say will have some different perspective, but it will take you to where you are, where you want to be. This is what I'm trying to do. When you say reframing, recoding, programming, all will be different for different people. Everybody has different code, different dialogue going on in the mind, So when we do all these things, we find ourselves. So today it is going to be one of the greatest lesson that knowing yourself at a core level, not what is on the circle, what is in the middle. The one that gives you strength, that is your passion, your strength, your values, your tendencies, your intention, your inclination, your attitude. All this makes you. They all are slightly different, but that is what make you. You are not what you say, you are not what you do, but you are what that makes you do what you want to do. Now we are doing what people are saying, but if you want to do if you do what you want to do, then that is what you are. That is making you do what you want to do. So bring that out. How will you do that? ये कैसे करोगे? It's not that easy. मैंने जब बोला हरीश ने हो गया, no. It has to be done. आप ही को करना है. You will have to do it. You have to reflect on your strength and skills. Just doing something, just feeling that you want to do something, you should have the skill and you should have strength to do it. A person just want to be a good singer, but without skill, can he be? He will not be. He will be thrown out. That could be a liking, a wish. But what is this a passion? No, it is not a passion. It is just a wish. When there is passion, there has to be some skill behind it and strength to move ahead. So, okay, sorry, it's So reflect on your strength and skills. You have to take a moment to identify what you naturally excel at. There has to be something in you which you are naturally doing good. You are excelling at that thing. You not only love to do it, but you can do it very nicely. You are good at it. Because when I started this part, book reading coaching, before that, I used to speak very, very fast. People had to literally be very aware to understand me or ask me twice or thrice to understand what I'm telling. I have to talk like it. Take a moment to I know, you have to naturally do it. You will naturally excel it. And it was to go bumper. But because I had this passion for coaching, I had to develop that skill. So sometimes there is some passion for which you have to develop the skill, or sometimes there is a skill for which you have the passion. So take a moment to identify what you are naturally excel at. Because I knew I can give good advice, also I can talk nicely, but that voice, that toning, the tone quality I didn't have, or a delivery quality I didn't have. That I had to learn. So ask yourself, what task or activities feel effortless to you? It was something that there are some of the things that you will do even if you don't get paid. That payment is not important. Your happiness is important. So ask yourself, what is something that you can do effortlessly? And people compliment you for that. Arti, there must be people, they were saying, Arey, Arti, aisi ladki hai. Nidhi is such and such person. Sandeep is so and so quality.
Reading, shall I type or speak?
हाँ बोलो बोलो ना, speak. That is better.
Reading with intonations and storytelling and meditation. When I मतलब मैं जब करवाती हूँ meditation, when I help
Okay.
people do meditate.
Arti, what is meditation?
What is meditation को कैसे मैं words में डालूं मतलब
क्यों? मतलब, see, meditation is something, there is something called doing and there is something called not doing. So meditation come in between non-doing.
meditation means not doing anything.
Non-doing, not doing. Not doing is also doing something. When you say don't do it, you are doing that, not to do that.
हाँ.
It is non-doing. मतलब something is happening.
Non-doing. Right.
You are breathing. You are doing.
We are in a state when everything happens automatically
Automatic.
and we are just vibrating on a
But they
certain
say,
frequency.
no thoughts comes. That is very, very impossible. Look,
No,
you have to be
thoughts
really a
do
good
come.
yogi,
They come and go.
and they go.
Yes, they just
So
pass.
to do a meditation, you have to go. You have to become thoughtless. If that is a meditation, then we cannot meditate. What we are doing, we are focusing, and we are being aware. Not focusing. We are being mindfulness and mindful and aware of our thoughts and everything, and we are just looking at thoughts, let them go. So that is meditation, right? Thoughts will come
Yes,
and
sir.
go.
Being observant to
Observing.
our
You won't
thoughts.
get stuck. But
Yes.
if somebody said there is no thought, that is, I think it's weird. I doubt anybody can do it.
That's
The
what
thoughts,
happened to me yesterday. I was just in the loop of one thought, and when I sat for meditation, I just observed that thought, and then it went away.
how different when you're observing, it is very different. When you're thinking, thought, because thought, you are the thought. One's traits, yes, traits, हमारा traits. There is so many things, na? Traits, your inclination, and all these things. They all come together. Sylvester. Acha, we are talking about meditation. So, what was I saying? I just forgot. What was I up to? What was the last what I said, Arti?
Hello.
Yes.
It's different when we meditate and we think.
No, thought. When you observe thought as something different, it is you can analyze that. But when you're thinking, you are the thought. Thought and thinker are same. It is in your mind. But when you observe that, you can feel the difference. Then you can work on it. You are thinking, you are one and same with the thoughts. Okay, so let's go ahead. So what activity you do effortlessly? What do people compliment you? What skill have I developed over time that give you a sense of pride? There are some skill which give you pride, which make you really, really proud. So you have to think on this and write down 5 strengths and skills. See, we don't have a little of time, but you note down everybody, or I'll send it, the Excel I'll send. Write down top 5 strengths and skills that will be reflecting in your daily life. So this is one of the way, if you want to bring out your, this is what we are trying to do here. Discovering yourself means we are discovering our own potential. When you say discover yourself, is what you are, your potential.
Hello,
ability.
sir.
Yes,
You said 5 what?
I said write down 5 strengths
5
and
strengths.
skills.
Okay.
And skills that you have.
Skills. Okay.
Yeah, that you have natural skills and strengths that you can see in your daily life. There has to be some strength and some skills that you have, which you see. So because we are trying to find out our potential, okay, Sylvester. So we have to go in depth.
Yeah. So for me, I could start.
I'll send you. Don't worry. I'll send you all this. Excellent. I'll send you. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Now this second point. First point was, see, what is the first point? Your reflection on strength and skills. Okay. Now we come to second point. Revisit your passion and hobby. What are you passionate about? What are your hobbies?
Hobbies. Okay.
Because hobbies are something you are really naturally inclined towards, and you're passionate about it. So think about activities that bring you joy and make you lose track of time. You just don't know how much time is gone by. You are just indulged in that. And
Yeah. So you said
yes,
hobbies and what?
hobbies and passion. What you are passionate about?
Personal.
Yes. Something that you love a lot, you know. Yes. Aarti Madam in return. Revisit passion and hobbies. So to think of the activities that give you a lot of joy and you forget time. You are beyond time. That time doesn't exist for you. But
beautiful.
But be aware. Seriously, be aware. There could be two things. One is passion.
I like.
1 minute. Seriously, 1 minute. There could be a passion and there could be addiction. So be aware of addiction. Even in addiction, you lose time.
Oh,
but
addiction.
That is not good.
Okay,
so
addiction is bad. Okay,
addiction
it's
is
negative.
bad.
Okay.
Addiction can be of the things like alcohol, cigarette. Addiction can also be of an idealism, your ideas. You are so obstinate that you are not ready to take any other idea. So we have to be open-minded. You have to keep your ideas. You have to be very, very obstinate. At the same time, open-minded. It is very difficult, but you have to understand it. You have to obstinate because these are your ideas which you have lived with. But then you have to be open to other ideas and find if there's something is fitting in, you have to fit in. So even having that idealistic view or some obstinate idealistic view is also addiction. Are you getting me? Any ideas that you are totally stuck to and you are not ready to give away, even that is addiction. Even it is going to harm you, then also you are going to stick to. So addiction is something that will give you instant gratification, but be harmful in the later stage. And hobbies and passion are something will not give you instant gratification, but it will give you hopes and to do something good for others and yourself. When you do good for yourself, you can do good for others. So it is something that will do good for you and others. So these are hobbies and passions. And addiction is something that is going to harm you in a later stage. Right now you'll enjoy it. Immediately you will get gratification. In hobbies, you will you put some effort, which will be effortless, but you are putting effort and it will give you something. Like you make a drawing, you have to go draw, and then the drawing appears and then you show to others, people applaud. But addiction is something you take one glass of alcohol, immediately feel good, which is bad at a later stage. So you have to differentiate between these two, addiction and hobby. So you have to think about activities that will give you joy and make you lose track of time. But think in addiction also you get joy. Then also you lose time, but addiction is going to be harmful at all. So be aware of that. Okay. Hope I am clear. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Dharmesh, Nidhi, Aarti.
Yes.
Am I clear?
Yes. Watching TV is one of the addiction.
Addiction, which is very,
gives us pleasure, temporary pleasure, and then waste time.
Wasted time.
No gains out of it.
No gains out of it. Okay, now reflect on childhood memories. What did you enjoy doing? Before this society and career and all these things came to you, what were the childhood memories that you enjoyed? Which childhood memory which came before you this pressure of society and career? So that was your choice. So understand what are the hobbies now, what you were enjoying in childhood, if that could be one of the things that you are missing today, try to find that also out. There could be something in your childhood that you are not doing now, and there could be something that you were doing in childhood, even you remember today and you are enjoying it. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. do it. So find that hobby and passion. So what is the action here? List your hobbies and activities that excite you. Hobbies, not addiction. List your current hobbies. It could be a childhood time if there's something that you're missing. Remember it and make it right that also. So list your current hobbies and activities that excite you. Consider adding or reviving hobby that resonates with your true self. What you do? Consider adding or reviving a hobby which resonates with your true self. That is something you are. You are inclined to. You are there, inclined to it forever. Even in, you will do something that is not paid for. You will do that thing even if you are not paid for. Even nobody is looking at you, but you will do it. That is hobby. Okay, you don't want appreciation also. You say, come, okay. If they come, okay. I love to. There are people who just do drawing. They are not a very well known artist, but they love to draw and they do. And that is what gives them satisfaction. See, my dear, one thing is very, very simple and something very common. Everyone knows, but nobody believes. Earning money, earning accolades, and this rewards and all these things will give you happiness, temporary happiness. Will give you temporary happiness. But if you do what you love to do, you will be in a blissful state forever. So success may differ for everybody. Last, we are going to write our success story also, or what success mean to me. If you have a story, you can write story also, but write what success means to you. Because success for everybody is different. So you will do, everybody will have their own perspective of everything, but we are just finding a way to go towards success with all the joy and happiness. Right now, we are struggling because we are living in a survival way. We are in a survival mode. Now we have to come out of it. To survive, we have to do something. But at the same time, we'll do something that we love to do. Okay. So list your current hobbies and activities that excite you. Consider adding or reviving that hobby which resonate with you, with your true self. Okay. Now coming to third point, examine your values and dreams. See, we have written that values. You have found out the values. I told you to find the values. I hope you all have done. So examine your values and dreams. If you want, I can send that PDF again, but just find out values, because without these values, you will not have a right dreams. You will never enjoy your life. These are so important. Values are very, very important. So identify the principles that guide your decisions and bring you fulfillment. Identify the principles that guide your decision. How you decide something. There has to be some guidance and bring you fulfillment. You'll be fulfilled. You feel satisfied up to depth. Not a satisfaction on the upper level. It is the depth level. Reflect on your dreams. Examine your values. Reflect on your dreams. Are they aligned with your values? If there are no constraints, suppose there are no constraints, what you would love to achieve. No, you have got lots of money, lots of love, everything is there. What legacy do you want to leave behind? If there is no constraint, what is the legacy that you want to leave behind? Think about it. There is nothing going to stop you. That everything you are available to you, what you would like to do. What is the legacy that you want to leave? Okay. So here the action will be write down 3 to, I will send all the actions, don't worry. Don't write now. Write down your top 3-5 values and dreams or goal you have been holding on to. Your dreams and goals that you're holding on to. So write down these 3 to 5 values and dreams. Think about how this align with your current lifestyle. Your dream, your value, how they align with your current lifestyle. So write these 3 or 5 values and dreams. Okay. Now we go to understand your emotions. Hey, what is time? 8:40 में हो गया? Oh बाप रे, बहुत time हो गया. So if you want to take long, if you all don't mind, can we take it tomorrow? Half of them, because it's going to take long time. There is one thing called writing letter, a speech, that is again to come. And this is the 8th one. This is the 4th one I'm taking right now. So if you all don't mind sitting more half an hour or whatever time take, I don't mind. Or you can take it tomorrow at 7 a.m., 7:05 a.m. So okay, I'll continue. Just write what you want. Understand your emotions. Emotions like anger, frustration, jealousy, lack can reveal what you deeply desire or what misaligned in your life. Actually, आपको लगता है what is my strength, what is this? But you have to find your potential or what you like from your emotions also. When you feel some angry about something, you have to find why you're angry about it. Is there something hidden in it? I want to do something, it is hidden in the frustration, in the jealousy, in the lack that I'm feeling. Is something hidden which I really want to do? Instead of suppressing this feeling, observe them
Sir,
to
let me
uncover the roots. Yes.
please let me draw us back small. Did you say dreams and values are the same?
No. You have to write your values and dreams which are aligning each other. There are some dreams which are
Okay.
aligning to a value.
Your values and your
Ah.
dreams should be aligned.
Yes.
Okay.
Dreams have to be aligned to values. Otherwise, that dreams is not a right dream. Huh? Because your values are different and dreams are different. How will you be satisfied?
Yeah. Okay.
Ah. So now we're talking about emotions. So how will you find it? From emotions, you have to find what is your real dream, or what is you want to desire, what you want to do, what is your inclination, what is your potential. So action is keep a journal for a week, not the situation that trigger strong emotion, and ask yourself, what does this emotion reveal about my unmet needs or values? These emotions, like these negative emotions, are coming because there is something that is not met. There are some needs or values which are not met with, which have not got it. So from that you have to find out. So understand one thing, always this negativity is not bad. If you use it properly, they are useful. Don't stick to it. That's all. Just like Artyom said, when the thoughts come in meditation, observe them, let them go. Observe them, let them go. Give them due respect, but don't get stuck. Same way here, with the negativity, don't get stuck with them. Because all negativity give you some benefit, unknowing benefit, which you don't realize. But there is something inside you that needs that negativity. Don't get stuck to that. Okay. Seek feedback from others. You have to find and ask others, your friend, your relatives, who are very near to you. Ask them for the feedback. Sometimes those around you can see qualities in you that you might overlook. Ask close friends, family, or colleague, what strength do you think I have? How would you describe my natural tendencies or qualities? So action will be collect feedback, look for pattern, recurring themes, and validate or surprise you about your true self. Something that surprises you also. So you have to ask people who are your near and dear ones. Get from them the feedback. Now we'll have to move beyond the survival mode. Survival mode focus on meeting basic needs and societal expectations. But your true self emerges when you have freedom and no lack. When you're totally free, there is no lack. Look, you are not worried about what people say, and you are doing it. That is going beyond survival mode. Till you are acting and doing something because somebody has said, or because you are of fear that if I don't do this will not happen, that will not happen, and whatever. Till that you are in a survival mode. If you want to go beyond survival mode, you should be free, total freedom. Sylvester, Sandeep, Raj Mehta, Nidhi ji, Manisha, Jyoti Mehta, and Jatin has come. Okay, good. Dharmesh, are you understanding till now? समझ रहे हो आप? Is it clear?
Yes.
So
Yes, yes.
reflect on reflect on this question.
Yes, sir.
If all your needs were met and you had a complete freedom, how would you spend your time? If you're given total freedom, everything was given to you, all your resources were given, how will you spend your time? So here the action will be visualize a day in your life. You have to visualize one day in your life where everything you desire is in place. Everything. What would you do? That time, what will you do? Everything is you have got. Write down the activities, people, and purpose that come to mind. Write what activities that come to mind, people who will help you in the activities will come to mind, and purpose. What is the purpose? Okay. Now align your inner self. The key to discovering your true self is aligning your action with core values, passion, and strength. The key to discovering your true self, akono, who are you, is aligning your action, what action you take, with your core values. What are your values? And what are passion means your dreams. And what are your strength? All these four things should be alignment. When you want to find your inner self. So you have to align your inner self with all these things. If you want to make your inner self active. So identify one small change you can make today to align with your true self. If you want to align yourself with your true self, what is one change you can do? Example, dedicating time to a passion. What time I give to my passion, what I'm passionate about. Saying no to something misaligned, which is misaligned, and with your values or nurturing a forgotten dreams. Saying no to something which is much aligned with your values or nurturing a forgotten dream, which is nurturing a forgotten dream. If it is misaligned with that dream, it's no use. Okay. Practice your self-reflection. You have to practice your self-discovery. It's not a one-time but ongoing process. Make time regularly to evaluate how aligned your current life is with your true self. How aligned you are with your true self. That to continuously, constantly on thinking about it. So daily mirror exercise is important. Stand in front of mirror and say, I am proud of who I am. I am grateful of my unique strength. I align with my true self. So spend 2 to 3 minutes for this. Then you have to set boundaries to protect your true self. To stay aligned with your core, it's essential to set boundaries. Boundaries help you focus on what matters. Because if you are doing meditation, Arti, can you allow anybody to come in your room? You won't be able to do it, right? You're on mute, I think. Okay. So to be aligned, you have to fix the boundaries. How will you set the boundaries? Identify your priorities. Understand what align with your values and purpose. Listen. First, understand this and identify your priorities. Communicate clearly, politely but firmly express your needs and limits to others. You cannot let anybody barge in your life. Whoever it may be, you may be your husband, you may be a mother, whatever. Say no without guilt. See, there is something that is killing you all. There is a guilt feeling. You're always feeling guilty of something or other. Let it go. Till you don't let go of guilt, you will never be free from the life. If you really want a real freedom from life, you will let the guilt go. Everybody does something or some other mistake. Don't feel guilty. Learn from it and see that it is not repeated. If you feel guilty, you will repeat it. If you don't feel guilty and you learn from it, you will do it again. So learn to decline requests that conflicts your goals. Don't feel guilty that I have to do it. How can I say no to Aarti? How can I say no to Jyoti? How can I say no to Jyoti? No, it's not like that. You have to say no. If you really love them, say no. Because if you say yes, they will be depending on you and then you will not be able to do it also. Obviously, they don't have time or whatever it is. Schedule self-care time, reserve time for self-reflection, hobbies, and rest. You have to do all these things. Because you want to set boundaries, you have to schedule your care time, you have to reserve time for self-reflection, hobbies, and rest. Here the action will be write down 2-3 areas where you need stronger boundaries and create a plan to enforce. Okay. So letter writing, speech writing I'll do tomorrow. So we'll conclude here. The journey of discovering your true self is transformative. The journey of discovering your true self is transformative. It transforms. It's about understanding you are who you are at a core level and aligning your actions with your values and passion. The daily mirror exercise fosters self-awareness and builds confidence, which leads to greater joy and authenticity. So what will boundary do? Boundary will play a critical role in this process. They protect your time, energy, and focus, ensuring you stay true to your core self. When you live authentically, you experience joyfulness. When you live authentically, because there is nothing to hide now. When you are authentic, you don't have to lie or something. You don't have to remember anything. It is such an effortless living. So when you live authentically, you experience joyfulness and unlock your full potential of success. You are what you are now. You are authentic. There's nothing hiding, nothing, remembering, nothing playing fake. It is the truth. So by letting go societal expectation and embracing your true self, let the societal expectation go away. Embrace your true self. You pave the way for a life that's not just successful, but deeply fulfilling. You are happy about it. You will be successful, you will be happy, and the work will be effortless. So the change begins with accountability. ये मैंने खुद लिखा है. Change begins with accountability rooted in awareness and बाकी पूरा चैप्टर लिखा है मैंने पर बहुत से सीख के लिखा है बनाया मैंने. I made this whole chapter by learning from different books and all these things. But this is what I have written. Change begins with accountability rooted in awareness and mindfulness. How does change begin? When you are rooted in awareness and mindfulness. And thrives. How will it thrive? With persistence. If you are not persistent, whatever happens, you have to go on. Consistency strengthens the process. Now, this is change begins accountability, rooted in awareness, mindful, and thrives with persistence. And consistency, what does consistency do? It strengthens the process. Do it again. Consistency strengthens the process and transform intention into lasting habits. Whatever our intention will become lasting habits. So we end here. Tomorrow I'm going to do exercise the speech writing. This is very, very important for this subject, this chapter. But I'm going to send all this action and write the heading and put the action. What you have to do in this. So please do it. मैं भेजता आपको. So don't worry
Fantastic.
if हाँ.
Fantastic.
Okay, Sylvester. Thank you.
Fantastic.
If you really want to find yourself, you have to do all this.
We'll do that.
Okay, dear. Thank you. It's late today, but I have completed this chapter at least.
Thank you.
Now there is an exercise that is speech writing that we will do tomorrow, and it is a beautiful exercise.
I like the word accountability. It's key in my life.
It's key in my life.
People don't want to be accountable. We are always coming with all kinds of excuses. And that is one of my difficulty in the world. I'm unable to take it. You want to hold me accountable, but you don't want to be held accountable.
But if you are not able to take it, I understand. Even I don't like it. But what happens? We cannot spoil our life. Nah? When you can't take it, remove that person. Or tell them
I should remove the person. Right.
If that person is working for you, remove him.
Okay.
And if you're working somewhere and that person, you can tell your boss. If somebody else is working somewhere and that fellow is working under you, you have to tell your boss, I don't want this person. How can you let that person be, your master by disturbing your day, right?
Okay.
So take action. Whenever you feel something is going wrong, you don't like, take action.
Thank you.
Okay, dear. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, dear.
So was I unmuted? मैं unmute थी क्या उस टाइम पे?
कभी?
कोई और था, आपने बोला unmute था इसलिए उस टाइम मैं भी बोल रही
नहीं,
थी.
unmute नहीं थी. I told you to unmute. I told you to unmute for some reason. I don't remember now. I told you to unmute. I didn't say unmute. I told you unmute yourself. मैंने short में बोला ना. Anyway.
Okay, thank you, sir.